Okay, what's up everybody? I'm just pulling the blinds down. My mom's got the TV kind of loud out there. And this will cut down on the external noise. Okay, and move this in like this. Yes. Yeah, man. Okay, great, man. Got some of that sound cut down. She's watching some home show out there. I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome to the show. You are watching Nay's Garden.
Steven running.
Hey, Steve.
Good evening.
Good evening. How's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. I'll move this right to there. Yeah, man. I hope everyone else is doing good. I did go live on all 13 channels. Yeah. Cool. Been watching Breaking Bad. I'm in season 2, the end of season 2. Which is one of my actually it's one of my favorite endings to a season is that one. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. I'll look at the crypto here for a second. It's down, so if people want to buy, I would say buy. That's what I have to say about that. What else is going on? Oh, yeah, the title of the video. So, disclaimer, just going to throw this out there. You know, I don't think anyone should be silenced on the internet. I know that people say vulgar things, but you know what? You're going to hear vulgar things in traffic. You're going to hear vulgar things in high school. You're going to hear vulgar things in a movie. You're going to hear vulgar things when people are shouting at each other in a street fight. You know, you're going to hear vulgar things.
Horn.
Hey, Holly, Hornay, good to see you. You're going to hear vulgarities everywhere. You know, you're going to hear racism and hate. You know, we hear it all. The fact that we claim that the internet is the one place that we're not allowed to see hate speech. Okay, I get it, and I'll play along. If I'm going to have to play by the same rules as everybody else, right? Oh, that ain't it. That ain't happening, right? And I'll tell you why. Most of us aren't allowed to use certain terms or misgender or racial terminology. But boy, oh boy, they're real quick. A lot of people are real quick to use terms to describe me in a hateful, hurtful way, right? And those people don't get silenced. Yeah, that's okay. Like I said, I'm here. If everybody can play by the rules, I'm willing to play by them, right? Understand that what's going on with voices being silenced on the internet is something that I scream out against all the time. I also said, I ain't the only one this is going to happen to. When it was happening to me, and it's not happening to me anymore. Now I'm coasting, man. I mean, they silenced me as much as they could. I don't think there's any other level of silencing they can do to me unless I break their stupid terms of service and they can strike my channel again, which I'm being very careful not to get strikes. So there's really no more level of algorithm. I'm at the very top of the silenced list. Trust me, I get silenced and shut out more than any other YouTube channel on the planet. If you're getting silenced more than me, you've got 3 strikes and you're out. Trust me, I'm on the cusp. So there's no debating that. It happened to me, can happen to anybody else, and I tried to warn people, hey, you do know that this is coming for you next. You know, first they came for the socialists, and I said nothing. You know, first they came for trendy ass dabbers, and Jimmy Dore said nothing. In fact, everybody else that I was screaming out to said nothing too. I was posting on Twitter trying to get people's attention. I understand. Most likely they never even heard my cries because social media had made sure to silence me. It's not even their fault. But I'm still angry about it. No one went out of their way for me ever. No other podcaster did except for Willie Bragg.
Bush 1G. What's up?
Willie Bragg has actually gone out of my way, and out of his way, and that was nice. Not too many other people want to help me out, and I'm used to it. Hey, Bush 1G, what's up, buddy? So, imagine my surprise tonight when I pulled up my YouTube feed and I saw a Jimmy Dore show that had just been posted, and I saw it only had 72,000 views on it.
Tula Tetro. Hi, peeps.
And to me, 72,000 views, that would be insane, right? But I know the kind of views that Jimmy Dore has gotten in the past. And that 72 stuck out. I was like, well, that's under 100,000 views. I mean, I know he just put the video up today, but he's got 1.22 million subscribers. Certainly he should be getting more views than that. So then I was like, well, let's just pull up Jimmy's channel. Check this out. And I'll show you what I saw.
Holly Horn. Hi, Tula.
The
freaking Oracle. Evening. Sent you a video on Twitter of the storm coming into my city today earlier.
Oh, hell yeah, buddy. Thank you for that. I don't follow Jimmy Dore anymore, so he doesn't come up on my feed. I have to actually look him up. Oh, I am subscribed. My bad. I am subscribed to Jimmy Dore's channel still. Okay. I don't know why it wasn't coming up. Anyway, this is what I saw.
Mike Pasquarello.
Hey, Ice.
What's up, man?
How are you, buddy? Window capture. Oh, I forgot my fucking Discord, didn't I? Holy shit. Thanks for reminding me. Just by you being here, I remember I gotta pull up my Discord.
The freaking Oracle. SEO.
SEO. So that's Discord. Okay, so this is what I saw. I got on YouTube and I clicked on videos and I noticed, well, he's got 10,000 more views since I last saw just 10, 20 minutes ago. But still, it's only got 82,000 views. But that's not really what I want you to look at. This video right here only has 40,000 views, and it's a day ago. 40,000 views 1 day ago. 1 day ago, 85,000 views. 1 day ago, 126. 1 day ago, 117. 2 days ago, 98,000. 157, 158, 143. 2 days ago, 89, 131, 160. 160,000 views. 4 days ago, are you ready for this? 191,000 views. 5 days ago, 177,000 views, 74,000, 39,000, 122,000, 252,000 views 6 days ago. That's 250,000 views.
Low counts, what's going on?
You notice that these, as I go farther away, they're going up and up and up because I'm going further and further in time away from today. But when you get to today, he's dropping down under 100,000. He's dropping down under 50,000 views.
Show.
And these are weekday releases. These are middle of the week. They know when to release the Jimmy Dore show knows what days of the week and what time to release a show to get the most amount of eyes on it. And they're not getting eyes on it. You want to know why? Because Jimmy Dore is finally getting algorithmed just like me. They have finally had enough of his COVID, anti-vax, anti-mask, anti-science, lying bullshit. And it looks like YouTube is getting wise to Jimmy Dore's lies. And you know what? I take a sip of coffee to that, because I'm not calling for the silencing of Jimmy Dore. I am calling for people to realize what he is about and the fact that he lies. I am calling for the algorithms to be applied to him just like they're applied to me. Because what he does, I might offend some people with my offensive language. What he does is his language results in people dying. And at some point, the algorithm should be able to determine the difference between the two things. Well, that guy, he's angry and says words he says curse words. But this guy, he's angry, says curse words, and lies, and those lies result in people dying. You'd think, right? Well, like I said, I'm not calling for the silencing of him. I'm just calling for the outing of him. And I want people to see him for what he is. It looks like YouTube's finally catching on. Now, I might be wrong. This could just be a dip. For whatever reason, it could be a number of things. Or
Emote 39248 Ditto.
I'm the first person to notice that what's been happening to me for fucking 11, 12, 13 years is finally today just starting to happen to Jimmy Dore. It's taken a long time. And, he's really treated me like shit. I didn't deserve any of the treatment that I got from him. He should have embraced me and thanked me for keeping it real with him, being one of the few people on the internet who has the balls to stand up to his lying ass. Not too many people will do that. He should appreciate that. I like when somebody calls me on my bullshit. It makes me a better person. If you ignore the person that's calling you on your bullshit, you don't grow. You don't grow. And, that's why there's a lot of people in my audience today that are still here. You guys have called me on my bullshit too. You're still here. Thank you. You want an echo chamber? Go run over there to Jimmy Dore's show. You want to call someone out on their bullshit? Hey, man, I'm more than willing to take your criticism. If you're saying it just to hurt my feelings on your way out the door, I get it. Fuck you, too. I don't fucking care. But if you say it because you'd like to see me do better, then I'm all about you. I really am. Try me. And try not to be stupid. I just try not to be stupid. If you think you know something better than I know it, make sure you're backing that shit up with something.
The freaking Oracle.
Some proof, some evidence.
With that amount of subscribers, it probably PPL are on vacation and have no time to watch.
Maybe, but I doubt it. Last I checked, it's not vacation time. Last I checked, it's a regular work week. Last I checked, July 4th was fucking over 2 weeks ago. No vacations, bro. It's the middle of the fucking week or the end of the week, but still.
Good point, Oracle.
What fucking vacation are you talking about? Christmas vacation? Early? Good point, Holly. What vacation are you talking about, Holly? Vacation for what? In the middle of the week, in the middle of July, people are just taking off.
Freaking Oracle. PPL vacation all the time during the summer.
Well, then how does that explain that a week ago he was getting 250,000 views 6 days ago? Did you listen to anything I just said? So, like I said before, be able to back up your stuff, guys. Be able to back up what you're saying, man. That doesn't even make any sense.
Summer vacations.
Like I said, did they not leave for summer vacation a week ago? When did the summer vacation start? It wasn't in July 4th? When was the start of summer vacation? And you think that when people go on vacation, they stop watching the internet? You think people stop checking their YouTube channel when they're on vacation? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the vacation bullshit. No, I think Jimmy Dore's channel is getting throttled, and it looks pretty obvious. These are massive drops in views for him. When you go down from 250,000 to 43,000 to 37,000 after you just hit 250,000 views, it's almost as if they said, yeah, that's enough. Like there was a limiter.
Most people on vacations are glued to their phones.
Hey man, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm glad that Hoot and Howl agrees with me. I'm glad that you agree with me. Yeah, I really don't think this has anything to do with fucking vacations. I showed you the numbers. So, I mean, I could scroll down further, and you want to see how his older stuff was doing? 3 weeks ago, 170,000 views, 99,000 views, 158,000 views, 165,000 views, 204,000 views,
noticeable.
138,000 views, 95,000 views, 388,000 views, 50,000 views, 96,000 views, 175,000 views, 123,000 views, 175,000 views, 126,000 views, 168,000, 88,000, 76,000, 156, 164, 75, 76, 266. I'm going backwards. 158, 228, 121, 196, 210, 212, 33,000. There's a small one a month ago, and you know what? It was an anomaly because he had Jake Tapper in the thumbnail. One before that, Joe Biden, 97,000 views. One before that, 154, 104, 121, 60,000, 94,000, 209,000, 59,000, 89,000, 169, 78, 136, 79K, 139, 137, 117, 83, 160, 57,000, 137, 138, 143, 74. I'm seeing a lot of videos way over 100,000 views, man. A lot. And when I go back, and this was, 4 weeks ago, a month ago, right? And when I go back to the beginning, right now, he was doing really good a week ago with the 250,000, right? And then it went down, then all of a sudden 122, and then all of a sudden 39,000. Another thumbnail with Jake Tapper in the thumbnail. That could be a problem, right? There's certain people maybe on the thumbnails that people don't want to click on, but Cornell West got 50,000 with Anderson Cooper. And then it dropped 43,000. Then it dropped 37,000.
Tula Tetro.
40,000.
YouTube tapped that ass.
1 day ago. Maybe they did. And if it's true, and if his views start dropping considerably, I'll let you guys know. I'll keep my eye on it. I wouldn't mind checking out his Social Blade to see if they're deleting a bunch of his subscribers. But, man, I warned all these motherfuckers. It's happened to me, and it's going to happen to you. They're just going to keep making it harder for people to say words. They're going to keep subtracting words from a vocabulary that are allowed to be said. I mean, I was surprised when I realized we're not allowed to say, colored people. We're not allowed to say that anymore. You're not allowed to say it. Got to say people of color. So it's one more thing, and what's the next word they're going to take away? It's going to be people of color, right? Then it's going to be color. Then we're not even going to be able to say that people have different shades of skin. That'll be illegal to point that out. Which, there shouldn't be a need to point it out at all. But unfortunately, because of the situation that humans have created, we've kind of made that necessary so that we can make up for shit.
Eye color too, ah ha ha ha.
Hair color, shape of your nose, shape of your lips, how many, the shape of your toes, the shape of your hands, your brow, the shape of your eyebrows, your forehead, how far your forehead is from the top of your eyebrows. There's so many differences that distinguish us from each other. We picked on one thing, one trait, color, and said, yeah, that's race. Color determines race. No, it does not. Scientifically proven, not true. Skin color does not determine race. You know what determines race? Was your mother a human and was your father a human? Well, then you're part of the human race. It's an easy one, right? Why is that so hard? Why did we make it so hard? Because we had nothing better to do than to turn on each other and hate each other while we were trying to survive as human beings, trying to develop as a race And,
The
you know,
freaking
with
Oracle.
all of our knowledge, this is
This
what
is
we did
what's
with
called
it.
conforming to their ideology.
Yeah. To the world's ideology. I agree with that. Okay, so let's move on past the Jimmy Dore thing. I don't know what happened to Cyber Reload. I guess he doesn't know I'm in his Discord. Cyber,
I know, I talked to you, but you never responded.
I wonder if Cyber's ever going to say anything back to me. I'm joking, I heard you. I didn't hear you before.
Fine.
Wow.
I said,
Cannabis
hey,
heals.
shit, so.
He doesn't de-YouTube anyway.
He doesn't need YouTube? Well, Iceman is here.
Hey, Ice.
Tula Tetro. But they still allow soft porn, have you noticed?
No, I haven't noticed. But you know, that's where kids are going today. I noticed everybody's interested in sex and relationships, and it's weird. Kids today seem all wrapped up in that shit. And for me growing up, I mean, it was the kind of thing you investigated on your own time. But now everybody wants to have a big group discussion about sex and gender, and they're all confused, and relationships, and, you know, what a high value male is, and how what your body count is. I can't even believe I'm saying all these things coming out of my mouth. It's just so stupid. The whole just discussing the topics is dumb. And I don't mean discussing the topics. I mean just stating what the topics are makes me feel like a fucking idiot. God, it's just we've got better things to talk about, people. Here's an idea for all of you kids out there today. Go get in a relationship. Learn what a relationship is from being in them. Don't be listening to other people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Don't take advice from morons on the internet. Go get in a relationship. If you're desiring that so much, get off your fat fucking asses, go get in a relationship, and go work in a relationship and build. You know, and go do the Minecraft thing. Chip away, bro. Chip away at the blocks of life. You know, that's the best goddamn advice you'll get all goddamn month, I guarantee it.
The freaking Oracle.
If you're one of those...
They need to get a job before a relationship.
You're one of those little wallflowers that can't fucking stop listening to, you know, sexologists and sexperts and whatever the fuck they call themselves now. If you're like this, you know, you can't wait till you're hanging on every word that two little arguing fucking bitches are having some argument on a podcast over what a high value man or woman is, or what their body counts are, or go find out for yourself. Go live the dream. Quit dreaming and go live it. So,
Polyhorn. Life coaches.
I might actually have somebody who's going to be making clips of the show now. I'm excited about that. So, those of you who like those short clips, be looking for them. They'll come out. And I'm just really excited to have that in the works. Ooh, sounds like it might rain. Ooh, sounds like it might rain outside. Ooh, that'd be nice. This is gonna be so special. This is gonna be so nice. A hen. Ooh, the TV got nice and quiet.
The freaking Oracle. Our national sex expert passed recently Sue Johansson or know all over Canada as Sex with Sue. He was a huge Canadian icon.
Sex with Sue. It was like Dr. What was her name? Ruth. Dr. Ruth.
Tula Tetro.
Sexpert.
I literally puked when some dumbass online had to boast about how eat they are in bed. I never asked, I don't give a.
It's not a topic of discussion. It's when they say, you know, a gentleman never tells if he's had sex with a woman. That goes double on a podcast,
Holly
man.
Horn. Yes, Dr. Ruth.
It goes double on a podcast. Nobody cares. It's not some kind of an achievement. These guys that smoke these big fucking cigars are just trying to make up for their small penises. Remember that. They need that phallic symbol up in their fucking mouth, and you got to ask yourselves why. Why are you sucking on that big dick? That big tobacco dick? I don't know. Maybe don't do it because you look like a fucking idiot. I don't know how this got into talking about smoking cigars, but because you look like a fucking idiot. Nobody likes the smell of that shit. And it just basically it just means you want to sit by yourself and be alone. So have fun with that. Go enjoy your expensive fucking whiskey and whatever else it is the fuck you do when you smoke your stupid fat fucking dick in your mouth. You know? Or, you know, be happy with what you got.
Tula Tetro. It was a chic even more dumb.
Talking about how great she was in bed.
You smoking?
Yeah. Dude, there's a funny short little video on YouTube. It says Russian gangster cuts in front of people in line. And there's nothing they can do because he's a big, intimidating. He's got face tats and shit. He's a big dude. He cuts in front of all of them in a supermarket.
Their fifis.
And then he pays for all of their food. That's nice. They were all like, they're like, oh, you're being mean to us. He's like, actually, I'm paying for all your food. So, that's got 70 million views. He just walks right in front of motherfucker. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm ready when you are, Cyber.
I'm ready.
All right, cheers. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Tula, Holly Hornet. Everybody else in the chats, thank you for tuning in tonight. Sanook, I see you. Cheers, guys. Over there on the kick.
Cheers, everybody.
Cyber,
Hell. Cheers.
Did you not have to leave and come back into Discord this time?
Holly Horn.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I
Mick.
had to do it several times. I mean, you didn't even notice that.
Holly Horn. Thanks, Nick.
No wonder you didn't hear me say hello.
Bull market money. Hey, Nay, how are you today?
Hey, Bull Market Money, what's up? Doing good. There's a guy on YouTube, his name's Direct D, and he goes after police on the street.
Bull market money. You still holding strong.
And like drives next to him in his car and shit. when they're going like 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, and then they'll pull him over, and they'll be like, "Do you know how fast you're going?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, I was going exactly as fast as you were going. Do you know how fast you were going?" Dude, he just fucks with them and tells them to go fuck themselves. He calls them Nazis. He says, "You're a fucking worthless piece of shit. Hurry up and write my fucking ticket. Are you gonna write me a fucking ticket? You fucking pig. Fuck you, you fucking pig. What's wrong with you, you fucking pig?" Oh my god, dude. And they don't do anything to this guy. He's filming them the whole time. Direct D on YouTube. Yeah, check that motherfucker out. He don't give a fuck, dude. He'll get a whole car full of dudes, and they'll all pull out their cell phones, and they'll start taping cops, and they will just totally fuck with them. Am I hodling strong? I'm hodling, baby. Hodling on. I haven't cashed out anything, man. Paying no taxes, baby. Paying no taxes.
Full market money. I used to watch this guy a lot that would go into post offices with a camera and deal with cops every time.
Oh, God, dude. I just watched Mike Tyson hit somebody twice in the stomach. This big dude, he fucking, with his right, he went boom in his stomach, hit him twice, boom, like that.
Funny you say that, because today I watched 2 Mike Tyson videos that was recommended to
Tula
me.
Tetro.
One
How are
where
you
he
registering your
knocks
car in a diff
out,
state to save? I want to do the same.
One where he knocks out the 4 dudes, 3 of them, I think, 2 of them fought Muhammad Ali and shit, where he knocked them all out, and then video where you see all the times Mike Tyson got knocked out.
Right? And this just showed Mike, he just hit this dude twice in his stomach. 1, 2, and the guy was just kind of reeling from the second hit, and right when he fucking went up from that second hit, he went 3 and went all the way up and hit the guy right in his chin and knocked him out. It was like bam, 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 and the dude just went boom, boom, boom. Fucking crazy.
I never realized actually how small Mike Tyson is. He's a small dude. When I saw him, I mean, when I was a kid back in the 80s, I remember me and my dad, we put the clock so we could get up in the middle of the fucking night to see Mike Tyson fight for 10 minutes and then go to bed again because he won all his fights so fast.
Yeah, right?
But I never fucking remember how little he was. But that fight he had against Larry Holmes, man. Larry Holmes is a big dude, and actually Mike Tyson is not that big.
Right.
He's just fucking a small little fat dude. Hitting really hard.
He's a barrel.
But I remember, man, all the times, man, me and my dad, we
Cannabis
fucking set the
heals.
clock, and my dad
Not
would
tall
get up,
but
we
thick
went
as a brick
popcorns
house.
And shit, and sitting down there, now we're gonna see boxing, and he boxed for 2 rounds or 1 round, and then it went over, man. Every time, every fucking time. He was a fucking animal, dude.
Why did fucking the goddamn the YouTube closed captions fucking put in a sentence now, put another sentence below it? Have anybody noticed this yet? When you're clicking on thumbnail, then it pushes up the last sentence, then it puts the last sentence that you just read back underneath it.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen this? What point is that? What re-engineer thought that was a good idea?
I think it's because when it fast forward the thumbnail, depending on if it's that caption underneath is AI generated or if it's a human being that typed it in. I think if it's AI generated, it does that shit where it puts it up because it's just a short thumbnail, you know. Um, Again, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
Dude, I'm
But I'm
watching.
pretty sure I don't do it if it's a manual made caption.
He fought this huge Polish dude. Mike Tyson fought this huge Polish dude, and it was a standing knockout. They called it. They were like, "Dude, you're just getting the shit beat out of you," and that guy was so pissed when they pulled him out of the ring. But Mike's like, "Whatever, dude. He doesn't have a scratch on his face after that one. He beat the shit out of that guy." Oh my god, he was twice his size, bro.
It's funny because I first realized this today, man, how small he is, man, compared to all the other guys, and he don't give a fuck, dude.
No, he'll bite your fucking ear off if you headbutt him. I fucking love that about him. That is the ultimate recourse, bro. He's like, I'm going to scar you for the rest of your life because you cheated in this fight. Fuck you. And now everyone's going to know that you're a fucking dirty little headbutter. God, I love that. My friend that I used to watch those fights with, guy I grew up with, Big Dave. You guys remember my Hindu Kush days way back in the day? We've talked about that shit. Well, I got in touch with him again today. It was really nice. We caught up a little bit. So,
Nice.
see what he's been up to. I got a few people I need to get in touch with. Shit's happening out in California. Trying to fucking take care of all that bullshit. Holy shit.
Cannabis Heals. Yeah, Holyfield was a headbutter.
He's a dirty little headbutter, wasn't he? Fucking putting that bald head in Mike's face. He kept fucking headbutting him, and I was like, why is the ref calling that? That's not legal in boxing. How does the ref not see Holyfield headbutting Mike Tyson repeatedly?
He did. He wasn't dead.
I'm like, Mike Tyson, there's nothing he can do. This guy just keeps headbutting him. There's nothing he can do. He just fucking keeps headbutting. He's cheating, and the ref isn't calling it. And then Mike's like, nah, dog, I got you, son. I got you. Don't worry, I got this. And fucking chomp, and then Holyfield like, screaming around the fucking ring, jumping around like a little bitch, and I'm like, oh, headbutter, man, got his ear bit off. Oh, you gonna cry about it, you little fucking headbutting cheating motherfucker? Oh, you thought you could cheat, huh? No, and you lost your fucking ear. Fuck you. Fuck you, earless field. You done got maimed. They had a funny fucking thing for fucking some Tyson cannabis that he was growing. I think they were gonna call it Holyfield's ear. I'll smoke me some of that Holyfield's ear. Shit. You want to smoke, Cyber?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna heat. Ooh.
Cannabis Heals.
With the start here.
I wonder if Mike bit his ear off with the mouthpiece in.
I doubt it. But that's a good question, man. I think you'd have to spit out the earpiece. I mean the mouthpiece.
Cannabis Heals. Or did he spit it out? The freaking Oracle. Edibles, yes, they did make them jelly ears with the bite piece missing too.
And the dollar area of contact also, I mean, Jesus Christ. that would be instead of get your finger cut off with a knife, then you got your finger in the door and someone closed the door and your finger fell off. It would basically be the same thing though.
Edibles. Oh, they made jelly. They were ears, not buds. They were jelly.
But
Jelly.
no, no,
No law regarding
not
cannabis. Cheers,
because-
Cyber. Cheers, freaking Arkle. Cheers, Cannabis Heals.
Cheers.
I'm on a schedule. I wouldn't like celebrating the maiming of another human being unless that other human being was fucking headbutting somebody that I liked and cheating while he was doing it. That was so flavorful, man. That was a 30-second, 35-second wait time. It made all the difference with the fleckin' flavor on that. Dude. Dude, this guy goes around and cuts people's grass for free, and then he videos it and puts it on the internet. Have you seen this? I love this dude.
I'm just cleaning it up. Do you own this property? Yeah. That was an encounter I've never experienced before.
Dude, what this guy does for people, and to have somebody come out and be a dick about it, oh my god. Oh my god, he does free labor. He doesn't ask, he just goes out and does it for the most part. He'll go right in your yard
The freaking Oracle.
and just manicure your fucking
Yes,
yard.
there's a power washer guy that does the same too.
Really? Power washing? This guy does lawn maintenance, and he's really meticulous, man. He's very thorough, and he's really polite, and he puts up a camera, and he goes out. It's kind of like what I used to do, picking up garbage. I'd go up on someone's property and pick up garbage. And I'd get confronted from people, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm picking up garbage on your land. You know, I'm making it look nice. I got it all on video. And they would always end up thanking me, you know. No one ever ran me off.
How's it going? Oh, I don't know. What the hell's going on? I'm just cleaning it up. Do you own this property? Yeah. That was an encounter I've never experienced before. Neighbor over here didn't know what the hell was going on.
Hey everyone, my name is Spencer with SB Mowing, and I have a video for you today. I had a once-in-a-lifetime interaction when I was doing an abandoned property. It's something that's never happened to me before. Before I got started, I knocked on two of the neighbors' doors and got to talk to them quite a bit, just to learn a little bit more about the property. They told me it's vacant, they've never seen anyone come and leave, and it's been like that for years. I even knocked
The
on front
freaking
door and it
Oracle.
was a padlock, and it
Is
really
that the
looked
one with a
great.
bunch of poison ivy?
No.
So I went ahead and got started cleaning all the sidewalks up on the front that were completely covered with dirt in spots. And as I was getting done with the sidewalks, the homeowner actually showed up. He came up and asked me, what the heck am I doing? And he was a little bit mad at first, but I explained to him that I love cleaning up properties like this just to make the neighborhoods look better. I told him I'm not with the city.
Dude,
I'm
this is
not
the kind of
starting
shit that I would
anything,
like to do, you know?
look better. He come down real quick after that because
It's very
he was 2 hours
satisfying.
with the city and he was going to get a fine on his property taxes. The cool thing about this interaction is that I got to learn a lot more about the house. So he actually doesn't live in the house. It's been vacant for quite a few years. It was his mom's house before she passed away. He inherited it, but has had some health difficulties himself, so he hasn't been able to maintain it like he's wanted to. So I walked the property with him, and he told me everything he wanted trimmed up or taken out. I'm really glad I got to do this job, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to help to support me do this type of work, hit that subscribe button below, and be sure to hit that like button for me. And comment down below if you want to interact with me. I hope you have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you next Friday. SB Mowing, out.
The sidewalk is really messed up, just broken up all over the place, so it's going to be really hard for me to use the shovel. I'm just going to get as much bulk as I can removed with it, and then come back with the weed eater, and then see if I can get it all blown off.
Have you seen that guy who clean up lakes and streams and shit like that with a big fucking magnet?
No.
And he also sometimes dives. He fucking finds guns and knives and bikes.
Oh, that's
and all
awesome.
kind of shit. He also. And then when he finds guns and shit, he calls the police in so they can get it.
Nice.
And I believe a few of those guns he found, they ended up being murder weapons.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why else are you going to throw a gun in a lake, you know?
Yeah.
What is cool about this is people see they can beautify their own property pretty easily with just using the tools that almost everybody has. You can make your house look really nice if you've let it go, you know.
There's been a lot of times in the past where I've overlooked my health. AG1 has helped to simplify my wellness routine and has made it so easy to cover my nutritional needs with only a few minutes right.
Hey man, let me just see the lawn maintenance. So we had our lawn done today. I was like, oh, lawn maintenance Thursday, man. I just shut off the show. And then the lawn crew showed up. Missed them by like 1 or 2 minutes, seriously. I would have stayed live, you know, because I like showing the dudes cutting the grass. It's just fun to watch, man. I don't know.
This piece of sidewalk is not so bad. I don't think I'm going to take all the dirt off of it. I think I'm just going to kind of grade it down so that people can walk on it and not trip.
He's increasing the value of that property probably by $2,000-3,000 for doing $100-200 worth of labor. It's crazy how that works. But once that grass is cut, man, oh my God, it's gonna look so nice. Look, it's like foot tall grass. And look at the weeds against the home on the left.
I love watching these type of channels.
This is like that ASMR shit. I got it running on fast motion right now.
The freaking Oracle. There was a warning on the radio for AndPause to give up all innaids and explosives from WW2 after an adult passed and 2 teens got shrapnel in them from a live innaid that exploded.
Oh, because, yeah, like elderly men that still have shit from the war in their homes. That's pretty smart. Yeah, they should tell people that. Absolutely. It's not worth keeping something like that around, you know? Look at this live grenade your grandpa has from the war. Oh, I love it. It's, you know, ultra powerful, super powerful blower right there. Massive amount of force. Some horsepower right there. See, he could show that guy that pulled up You could show that guy all the work he did. Because he recorded it on video.
For some reason, the driveway literally just stops right where the grass starts. And then starts to get up there. So we're just going to edge up and make it look nice how it is.
I'm on Adderall. I snorted only 2 lines of ultra-potent Adderall this morning before I made this video. I'm going to go do some lawn maintenance for my neighbors. Now, they're not home right now, but, you know, I've snorted only a half of a line of ultra-potent Superman Vitality. It's so ultra-potent. I had to wait at least 4 excruciating seconds before I went back and snorted that.
Oracle. And it's advertising for his business, so you know the quality of work he does.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably does better work, though, when he's doing these videos. Look at how caked with dirt that driveway was. Dude, look at all that grass over the driveway. Look at that. I'll zoom in for it. Look at all the grass he's removing. And, you know, he could literally replant. He could...
Always.
He could save that turf and replant it in other places in the yard where it might be needed, you know? Cut out squares and replant the grass. Whoa, that was weird. That was weird the way that did that. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Hell yeah. I like a nice cut line like that. I'll go with the blower and then blow that all out.
Yeah, what a difference, man. Jesus Christ.
God bless America.
Hoot in hell. Now offer pressure washing to all our neighbors.
God, man, it's shovel work, bro. See, that's cool, because someone could walk in that sidewalk and wouldn't see all those cracks, and she could break their fucking ankle. He's making it safer. Wop, wop, wop. Here it is.
I'm just cleaning it up. Do you own the property?
So this is the confrontation where the owner comes up and is like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, I'm just cleaning it up. I'm not. There we go. How's it going? Oh, I don't know. What the hell's going on? I'm just cleaning it up. Do you own this property? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just cleaning it up. I'm not charging anything. I'm not with the city. I just thought I'd get cleaned up because the sidewalks look pretty bad.
Oh, okay. Well, the neighbor over here didn't know what the hell was going on, and she called me, and this was where my mom lived, and she passed away.
Oh, yeah? Well, I mean, if you're okay with that, I'd love to get more cleaned up for you.
I mean, if you wanted to help me out, I got hurt.
Yeah.
I have a hard time getting up here and getting anything done.
Yeah, do you want to go over with me what you want taken out or trimmed back? I can
I don't want to take anything out if you don't want it taken out. Alright, so now I thought it would be a good time for story time. That was an encounter I've
Story
never
time!
before. I'm just doing a
I'm
vacant
getting my
property.
bong, Cyber. It's story
Neighbors.
time.
They said they don't know who owns it. They don't see anyone ever on this
I like
place,
story time.
and it's vacant and abandoned pretty much. Well, it turns out one of the neighbors I didn't talk to thought it was weird that I was over here and reached out to the homeowner, which, yeah,
busybody.
I get that. Just some random person on the property doing, sidewalk work, clean up the sidewalks, clean up the yard. Just concerned neighbor giving the homeowner a call. Well, he showed up thinking I was the city, and was gonna fine him a bunch of money. And basically, I just told him I just came across it and I spoke with the neighbors and they said it was vacant. And I thought I'd clean it up to kind of make the neighborhood look better and help people have a place to walk on the sidewalks. He was super cool about it. We actually got talking quite a bit.
Want to smoke, Cyber?
And this was his grandma's old house.
Yeah, let me pack one.
Okay.
And she lived in it until she died, and it's been vacant since. And I don't know how long that's been. I forgot to ask him, but it seems like it's been quite a while. The house is in really bad shape. The yard's in bad shape. Everything's in bad shape. But that's why we're here. I walked around the property with him to see what he kind of wanted me to do to make it look better. And he was really appreciative of it. So I'm glad it turned out like that, and it didn't get crazy because that kind of scares me sometimes. But, this kind of work needs done, so that's why I do this kind of stuff. It helps people out, helps the neighborhood out. Hopefully I don't run into any bad people in the future, but yeah, I'm glad I could help this guy out, and I'm glad he stopped by so I can actually kind of get the backstory of the house. All right, let's keep going.
All right. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Hoot and Howl, freaking Oracle, Tula, everyone else that's here in all the chats. Thank you for tuning in. Cheers, guys. Goddamn thorough kid. He is on that shit, bro.
Tula Tetro. Cheers.
See, the weed eater removes those weeds even on the concrete. That's what I use it for on the pavers out here. And it works so good.
Alright, so I thought it would look nice to clean up some of the trees, just some of the saplings growing up and just some of the weeds growing up around them. I thought that'd be great to clean them up, but we have a whole bunch of poison ivy on this tree.
Oh, shit!
Look how big these leaves
Oracle
are.
did see
is
this
all
one.
Poison ivy. Every last bit of it.
Oracle's
look
already
how
seen this
thick
fucking
Cannabis
video.
fields.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I watched the one when he did this to an old lady's yard and she was crying. It was so nice to see.
This has been growing for a very long time. So we're not going to touch this tree. We're going to get as much on the other trees as we can. Get looking the best that we can without getting poison ivy. We'll see. Let's go.
Alright, I decided to take a little bit of this down. Some of these saplings.
No. Can't feel working.
What a mess. Jesus Christ.
Alright, so we've got two pretty important things with these little bushes right here. First of all, they do provide some privacy for the house. They just don't look very good right now because they're not trimmed up. So we're going to make them look good by trimming them up. And usually I would take some of the volunteer trees out, but it is littered with poison ivy in there. So we're just going to trim them back as well and just make it look like it's all one bush row.
You know, I don't really have poison ivy out there where I lived in California. I had poison oak everywhere. And that'll fuck you up. I've got one of those. I put it in super high speed.
I've never seen so much poison ivy in my life. It's basically wrapped around every single thing in the garden, every single tree, every single weed tree. It's around all the edges, all up in here, all on the retaining wall. It's just everywhere. And I'm trying to stay away from it, but I want to get it looking as good as possible without getting poison ivy. So I think I'm just going to trim up the best that I can, and I'm not going to go in there and grab all the clippings. I'm going to just mulch it up with my mower. I think that's the best way to go about it. And yeah, and then we're going to just mow the whole yard for him. It doesn't really mow, but it's got some stragglers. And I told him that we mow one last time for the year, so he doesn't have to come up here and do it. And I think it looks pretty good after that. I'll see you guys in a bit.
God, that's a hell of a job. That house is a mess. How many years of neglect did that take for all of that vegetation to grow like that? Those are just weeds. Those tall ass plants are fucking weeds.
We are talking years, bro. You know how fast weed and shit can grow.
Well, those are like they've like gotten woody though. They've like woody fucking. Look at that. He's chopping it all down. It's all a weed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see that.
Oh my God, bro.
That's all the way like.
Oh.
Got a bike chained to the front porch. I don't know how long that's been there.
What did he find? A bicycle? A bike chained to the front porch? Hell yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I wanted to see, man. I want to see them grass get mowed after he did all that. Blow it all off. Oh, man. It's a large yard. He had to do a lot of work. That's fun, bro. Watching it this fast. Hell yeah. Look at that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Finish that shit up. Hell yeah. Dude, I can't believe how much I'm enjoying this. You find Harley? He's gone? We're watching a video of this kid. He goes over to people's homes Wow, you can't hear me at all. That's awesome. We're watching a video of this kid. He goes to people's houses that have messy yards, and he just starts doing their yard, cleans the whole yard, and then he shows before and after. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. He got confronted by this homeowner. They're like, "Who are you?" Wow. Dude. So he's still got some shit laying around in the yard when he took this snapshot. There's some stuff laying in the yard right there. It wasn't totally cleaned up. Oh, and there is a bicycle chained to the deck. There is a bicycle. That is so funny. Boy, that house is in need of serious repair. But, you know, if that house was redone, you just redo the home, you know. God, it's a cool little shape. I mean, look, it's up on blocks and shit. The deck's up on blocks. Wow, that is some full-on sketchiness going there, guys. Maddox at 76 cents. I need to go down to 72 cents. Or I can't buy any. I can't buy any Maddox if it doesn't go down to 72 cents. That's my buy-in, man. I gotta wait for the market to crash. And when it does, that's when I'll make my money move. Maddox at 2%. Harmony's at 12.32. Okay. 12.32. I got it at 12.60. 12.60. So I need to go up to 12.60. Did we go up like I said we would from the inverse head and shoulders? Yeah, remember earlier today? You went outside?
He's not out there. I don't know if he's outside or not.
We had a giant head and shoulders pattern form on the 24 hour. And You guys might remember we were watching this on Bitcoin right here. And we went shoulder, head, shoulder, and I said it's gonna go up. I said it's gonna drop first, but then it'll go up. And it dropped right here. And then boom, it went up. It should be twice the distance of this. So you do this from here and it should have gone all the way up to, right here. It was just a little short. So it did exactly what I predicted it was going to do. It probably didn't go up as high. Let's see, the 24-hour high is 30,421. I can't remember what my prediction was, but that figure is not what we're looking at right there. The figure that that 30,421 is right here. And the range is from here is 30,421 where it was before. And this is 29,564. My mom thinks the cat ran away. She's upset. I gotta go find my cat for my mom. Hold on a second.
Dabs 4 days. What's up, Nay? Got my fiber optic internet ran and installed today.
I've searched every room in this house. He's not in here. He's nowhere. I looked in the closets. I looked all over.
It is exactly your fault.
He's looking for food, Dan.
It's feed him because you locked him out. It's your fault. My mom locked him out in the garage. But we got him. And he's very upset at her. No, feed him his good food. Feed him his food. Don't feed him that. You're so lazy. Lazy. She's not sorry. She's not sorry.
Dabs 4 days. That's her baby, lol.
He's a real handful. What can I say?
We should smoke.
This guy bought a bunch of ridiculous, stupid coins to a coin shop, to a coin dealer. And the dude's like, are you fucking kidding me? What's that all about?
All right, so I'm just going to give you this bag of coins here, and we'll see what happens. I'm kind of excited for this. Buy your gold and silver online from SD Bullion. New customers get gold or silver at spot by visiting sdbullion.com/new. All right, headed back to Harry's coin shop. Super excited. Haven't been here in a few weeks. Let's go talk to Harry. Hey, good morning. What's up, Adrian? What's up, Harry? Good to see you. And you're new. What's your Richard? Richard, hey, nice to meet you. So, what's going on, Harry?
Trying to keep up with the demand. Got a lot of silver in yesterday in rounds, in bars, 10 ounce and 1 ounce. Even got some gold buffaloes.
Ooh, gold buffaloes.
But wait, and 90%. We got 20,000 dimes in on Monday.
But wait, there's more.
$2,000 bags.
Cheers, Cyber. No longer regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Dabs for days. Cannabis heals. Tula. Everybody in all the chats.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, you guys. Cheers.
So it's been just more of the same. People buying silver, gold, everything.
Everything. A little bit of quiet during the nice weather the first few days, the first few sunny days. I always joke that maybe coins are an indoor sport.
Yeah. That's funny. Well, it does rain a lot here typically, so that's probably good for business. Yeah, exactly.
Get out of the rain, they come to the coin shop.
Yeah. So most people, are they buying or selling or?
Lately buying.
Really?
Yes.
And is it mostly silver or gold, or what's it like?
Well, gold, that's never the majority because most people can't afford gold to
Right.
the extent that they can afford silver.
Yeah.
So it's always going to be led by silver.
Well, it is interesting too. The price has come down since the last video. Silver is under $24 today, and gold under $2,000. So you think stackers would be excited about these?
Nice
about
day
these here?
days.
You know it right off the bat?
You're gonna love that connection, bro. I tell you. You're gonna love it. I have a fiber optic connection. You're gonna love it. It's so fucking stable. Even if you have a slow fiber optic connection compared to a broadband connection on the same speed, they might be running the same speed, but you will still get a better connection because the fiber optic connection is a way more stable connection, like in gaming and shit like that. But yeah, congrats on the fiber optic, bro.
Oh, very suspicious.
That's another fake right there?
Well, the color's wrong.
What? That's not real gold?
Well, if you look at that, that's definitely real. And that eagle, they're both eagles, but they should be the same color. This one has more of a 24 karat looking color, which implies probably a nice gold plating. And this is the 22 karat eagle.
Ah, you caught me. So we got two fakes here.
Two fugazis.
So how much are these worth?
They're just a novelty.
Probably come a lot of people in
No, but
with
When I buy them accidentally, and I do make mistakes, I put them in a box called
Dabs
my
4
tuition
days.
box.
I went from 12 Mbps download 4 Mbps upload to 850 Mbps download and upload. What a world of a difference.
one would imagine.
To learn from my mistake.
Okay. So those are worthless. What else do we got here, though? We got a nice assortment.
Richard, you may be better weigh in on this one. This is from North Korea.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is a 1 won coin. So in North Korea, they used the years since they, what do you call that? When I believe it was their little ideology was founded. So it's the 89th year after that, which would correspond to the year 2000.
Seymour Cannabis.
Okay.
NLRC cheers at Nay's Garden.
I wouldn't know off the top of my head what something like this would be worth. So I would take the time to look it up. check auction records, and then either make an offer or let somebody know what I think the value would be based off of that information.
Okay, so you'd have to do some more research.
Oh, absolutely. And you would also want to make sure that the records you're looking at are more recent ones. Because I've seen coins, where people say, oh, this coin only sold for, $60, but that was way back in 2008. And you're looking at sales in 2022 or 2023, and now you're seeing it's a $300 or $400 coin.
Right. All right. So we have some fake ones, and this one's to be determined, I guess, right?
I think this would qualify in the to be determined department too. This ancient coin from Indo-Scythia.
What?
It's not something that, at least I would know off the top of my head, but because it's in a certified NGC holder, it would be easy enough to research.
Yeah.
Probably what I would do is I probably would go to eBay sold listings and see what the market is doing with these currently. Yeah. There may not be many because it's not your everyday.
They're fake coins, man.
I also could look at what dealers are selling it for, either an auction or just in listings. Dealers who specialize in ancient coins. So some of these
it
just
says
aren't
58
gonna
BC,
happen off the top of one's
circa
head.
58 BC.
So they're more specialty. You got to research and figure out what they're worth.
And actually, I think customers appreciate when you don't just throw a number out when it's obviously something that's, not say a bullion piece. Is that another one?
Another fake.
Is there another fake in there?
Oh yeah.
Are you kidding me?
What gave it away?
Just the little shine, the weight.
You could just tell?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like it, he says.
Is he right?
Yeah, definitely. Like the radial lines are too far apart. They're not very good at faking.
With fake shit like that. You have a nose for it after a while, one would imagine.
Yeah. He's like, I don't like it.
Like in a pawn shop when people come in with fucking fake Stradivarius and fake Gibsons and all kind of fake shit,
Yeah.
The security features, so yeah, let's see if it's magnetic. Huh?
Yeah, one of the most important tools we use in the first line of defense
magnet
on suspected counterfeit is to see if it sticks to a magnet. That doesn't. So even if it's fake, it's definitely not a ferrous metal or nickel.
And one thing that I've learned with a lot of fake.
Boom! Boom!
Gold should not stick to a magnet, folks.
One thing that I've learned with a lot of counterfeits, they usually put them in these hard plastics.
Yeah.
And most of the time, if you try to open it, it's very hard to do so. The thing is, they don't want you weighing it. They don't want you testing it. They just want you to look at it and, probably deceive somebody.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Okay, so those are all worthless. We got a few to be determined over here. So these ones need more research. What about some of the other coins here?
This one's fake too.
What? Oh my goodness. I really thought I was going to get you guys with that one. That is the best fake silver eagle.
Take me to school, Adrian.
I've ever seen.
Jumping out at me.
All right, so the first thing, that date is too big. I know they redid the date on the newer ones, but it's not looking right. The size feels kind of small. The weight is off. It's too thick. And then the bird looks like, I don't know, just a little less majestic than the originals.
Huh.
But does it have the security feature on it?
Yeah, I think I saw it on that right there.
Yeah, it has the
Tula
security
Tetro.
feature.
And I think
I have a penny worth a million JK. I do have a coin collection.
Yeah, this is, I believe it's made out of copper, and they just plated it with silver.
Yeah,
So,
wow.
yeah, I did a video on this particular coin, and it's doing pretty well. I'll put a link to it in the description if you want to learn about these fake silver eagles that are flooding the market. But hey, over here at Harry's Coin Shop, they're able to spot them pretty quick.
Well, Adrian was. I honestly, it didn't jump out at me. But
yeah,
that's why there's more than one of us here.
Yeah, well, just so you guys know, these were the 4 fakes that I brought.
Yeah.
Everything else here, I believe, is real and authentic.
This reminds me of how you stumped us last week. This looks like a Marvel Comics collectible that we better not price at normal bullion. And it's MS-70.
Yeah, I brought in one of my coolest Marvel pieces, and I was just curious what you guys would think about the price on this particular one because it's actually the error version, and you can see up at the top 2018, but it's supposed to be 2021. So if we look at the date, zoom in here, you can see the 2018. So I think there was only maybe like 100 or something of those in the error variety, but I believe this is the only one that's PCGS graded and is 70.
Wow, congratulations, that's a nice piece to own.
This is an interesting piece. It's looks to be ancient Greek. Have to do a little research on the reverse, but you can usually tell a Greek coin because it's got Greek writing on the backside, though there are exceptions. Sometimes Roman coins minted at Egypt will have Greek writing too, but what are your thoughts?
This looks like it's supposed to be it's definitely a Greek coin. You could tell because of the, like Harry was saying, the writing. You also have, if I'm right, this is Alexander the Great with the lion's head mane helmet on him.
Those sell well because even if you don't know ancients, most everyone's heard of Alexander the Great, and so that's actually a popular coin.
This is really pity. That could just be from being buried. But this is definitely something you'd want to weigh, take measurements on, and then possibly even send off.
On this particular one, is that something you would make an offer on, or you would say, hey, this needs to be graded, or?
No, I might make an offer on it. I think I have. This is...
Wow, I wonder how hard that is to fake. One of those fucking things, man. Those guys are like, yeah, this shit's all real.
I have a Queen Elizabeth 1977.
Very close to that. We'd offer strong money for that.
Really?
Probably get it put in an NGC holder just so that people would be comfortable buying it as authentic, or as authentic as we can guarantee it to be.
What would you say the grade on the one I brought in is compared to this one that you have?
I actually like yours better.
Really?
A little more detail in it, yeah. Probably a VF, wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
Very fine.
Now,
this is a fine. I think yours is a very fine.
So what would you offer me for a coin like that?
You know, we'd have to get it graded, and that there's a cost attached to that, but, you know, at least $100.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's a very cool coin.
Dude. So we got $100 on an ancient coin. Very.
How the fuck is something from Greece worth only $100? A coin like that, I'd buy that for $100. That'd be amazing, bro. Holy shit! Imagine what that had been used for to buy. Imagine the history behind that fucking coin, dude. How long were they a goddamn empire for? The Roman Empire lasted, whatever the fuck. Holy shit. How many transactions were done with that coin?
Very happy to hear that. I did bring in some older U.S. mint coins.
Yeah.
Which I'd be really curious to know what you'd pay for something like these ones.
So what we would do these are called type coins. A type coin is an example of a series. Someone who collects type coins isn't looking to collect every date or mint mark, but rather an example of each series. And on U.S. type coins, unless that's a real key date, which is unlikely, we would go to the gray sheet on this.
Really?
We would apply, in our best judgment, what the grade is, and look at what the gray sheet is on these coins. But the gray sheet would be very, very helpful. We wouldn't need to go to auction records for any of these.
Should be more exactly.
Coins that are listed, unlike, ancient coins. These series are all very much listed in the catalogs. You have two 2-cent pieces. You have a 3-cent nickel, actually two of them, and you have here a flying eagle cent, kind of in rough shape. But this was a very short-lived series, right before the Indian head cent and right after the large cent series ended. And that's probably,
never seen
Dabs
one.
4 days.
That's probably a $10
Shit,
coin.
I don't even have two
shape.
nickels to rub together.
1 cent coin. And you
Dabs
pay
4
$10
days.
for that?
Sure.
LOL JK.
And these are half cents. These are actually classic head half cents that were contemporaries to the U.S. large cent.
What do you think you pay for something like that, for a half a cent?
I'd have to look that up, but these are probably you know, $12 to $15, maybe a little more. They're very worn, so the condition is probably good and very good, but dark.
Yeah.
But if someone's putting together a type collection, they'd be affordable ways to fill that hole in that book.
Wow. So like $15 for half a cent. We're doing pretty good.
Inflation.
Yeah, that's inflation,
Keeps
right?
going up.
So on this one here, it's kind of hard to see the date because I think the 9 is over an 8, or there's some type of a weird thing going on with the date, but I think it's a 1819 50-cent piece, so $half there. So what would be about what you'd pay for something like that?
I would look at this coin, I would say VF details cleaned, maybe harshly cleaned at some point, but still a nice example with details. Probably go back to fine money, looking at $103, and go back of that to say $70 or $80. Just the way my thinking is on that coin.
Wow.
But I also might want to check and see if there's any sales on varieties like this, because it is a small 9 and it looks like that 9 is struck over something else. The gray sheet doesn't specifically mention this, but other sources would.
Yes,
like
yeah.
Richard mentioned the Overton series. Overton cataloged these coins by many varieties by year.
So it's possible this one could be worth a little bit more.
Definitely. It's not easily picked out of the gray sheet because of the variety. You know, may I make a comment about what we're doing here?
Sure.
Versus another kind of appraisal, if you will?
Sure.
Sometimes people come in with fungible or things that all go together, like a bag of Roosevelt dimes. And I tell them this will be quick, I'll run it through the counter. There are no rare dates in this series, we just need to know how many.
Yeah.
Versus when someone comes in with a collection like this that has all kinds of variety, and we do get them, putting aside the counterfeits, we would tell people right up front, this is going to take a while.
Really?
Particularly when you have ancients in here. To do it right, if you have time, we're going to have to do a little research. And if people don't have time, we'll ask them to leave it with us or come back when they do, because unlike counting coins that are all the same, this actually takes, to do it right, it takes time, it takes a little research, and it's quite a different appraisal.
Yeah. So looking at what I brought in, how long do you think it would take for you to give me a number for this whole collection here?
I'd want an hour.
Really?
Whereas this might be 10 minutes
hour.
or less, depending on how many coins I had to count in our machine. If you went to a coin shop and they glanced at this and said, I'll give you X dollars without doing any kind of close-up or look in a book or look on the computer, I'd walk.
Yeah.
I would.
So they're probably just guessing and really lowballing you if they're doing that?
I don't even know if they're lowballing you. What they are doing is guessing.
Yeah.
They're lazy.
Yeah.
This takes work.
This would be a pretty long video if we took the whole hour to do all these coins. But we do have a few big ones here that maybe you could give me a number on. So we have a Libertad. This is a 1 ounce silver from 2022. And we have a 1 ounce American Gold Eagle from 2021. And then this one was kind of a fun coin I threw in there. But what would you pay for these sort of bullion items?
Well, I may defer to Adrian on the 2 silver pieces, but the gold, I would look at the board here and I'd say spots at 1983.60, and I'm paying spot plus 20 for gold eagles, and I'd come up with the price right away. Of course, we would test it and weigh it to make sure it's real, even though it looks real. For $2,000 some, we're going to absolutely make sure.
Yeah. Okay.
These, Adrian, these are a little better. They're not just silver rounds. They're a little better than that.
Yeah, so these I've seen them going for about like $40. Something like this, I feel comfortable, just 35 or
okay.
so. On the specific date, of course, there's ones from the 90s that go for a lot more than that. But yeah, that's what it would be at that one. This one here, I always like to look them up whenever they have any type of character, just based on vintage, kind of like that Spider-Man coin that we have.
Yeah. This one isn't super exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 2023. I've seen them around. I'd be probably at around $30 for that coin.
Okay.
That's what I would say without looking it up, of course.
All right, so we have a pretty good idea on most of these. Were you able to look up any of these rare ones over here?
This 2018, which is actually 2021, to what's called a mule. So they took a obverse die from a different year. It was supposed to be 2021 die, and they used a 2018 die to strike this.
Yeah.
And I was seeing in Mint State 70 that these coins are selling for about $600.
Wow. It's not bad, huh?
Yeah, it's a silver.
And so,
wow,
just considering, you know, that we would be well over, that would probably be one of the most expensive silver bullion pieces we'd ever buy.
Wow. All right, so quite a bit of money for 1 ounce of silver there. What about for this one? This is kind of an oddball, I know.
Yes, so part of the problem is countries like Iran, North Korea, Cuba, you're not going to be able to find many listings online because of trade embargoes, trade sanctions, things like that. So to keep their hands clean, the auction companies don't like to sell those coins unless they know for sure that it's okay.
Dabs
So
4
for
days.
this one, I wasn't able to
That
find
kid seems to
anything.
love that job.
The only resource I
He
had
knows
was
coins.
a catalog price on
He's
NPC
a specialist.
that said in a Proof 65 the coin was worth $16.
$16.
Dabs
Okay.
4 days.
I have
Very
you know,
educated.
if the mintage is really at 300,
Yeah.
I would tell somebody, you know, I based off the catalog, I would be more comfortable going off that price. But you know, do hold on to it because things could change.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to sell something that's one of 300 if you don't have to.
Yeah.
Right.
So if I really wanted to sell it, you maybe pay like $10 or something for a coin like that.
Oh, absolutely. I would honestly be a little uncomfortable if it's really only a 300 mintage, but that's where I'd want to be at.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine if the embargo ever lifted, that could really take off.
Yeah.
If you could actually, put it on eBay or sell it openly like that.
Well, I think we have a pretty good idea of most of the coins in here. You guys did a great job picking out all of the fake ones I brought in really quickly. And you were able to give me price on pretty much everything here. And of course, you would need more time for these particular coins. But I think that gives people a pretty good idea of sort of what they can expect when they bring coins in to be appraised. I think it was pretty fun. I definitely brought in some curveballs.
Right.
But there's been some kind of noise in the
All right.
background. I'm curious. This hole in the wall was not there last time I was here. Can we see what's going on?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Come on around. Adrian is really leading the project here next door. What we've done is we've taken over what was once a beauty shop next door, and we're turning it into our online business center.
Yeah.
We hired a guy who's a whatnot professional, who's all he's going to do is whatnot all day long.
Really? And it's going to be in
Whatnot.
this space down here?
Maybe as early as next week. We'll invite you back, once we have it all set
Yeah,
up.
I can see the
It is
finished thing.
whatnot.
Got it all planned out, so
This is going to be your office here, Adrian?
step into my office. Dragons?
Let's check it out. Wow. Yeah, it looks nice.
Finishing the paint and should be furnishing it here pretty soon.
Yeah, very cool. This is a big addition for you, Harry.
It's big. We're doubling our square footage, but also doubling or more our footprint in the marketplace, not just retail anymore, bricks and mortar, which is very important to us, always will be. But we're going to get with the times and eBay, whatnot, Instagram, and whatever else is coming.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whatnot. I don't know what they mean by that.
Eagle is very, very expensive. We're talking at $40 each, they're $16.25.
Oh, palladium, rhodium, platinum, silver, and gold. Palladium. Rhodium. that's interesting, huh?
Yeah. I know palladium, but I don't know. I heard rodeo before, but I don't fucking quite remember what it is, exactly what metal it is.
What do you want, cat? Oh, you want real food, I bet. All right. Yeah, I gotta feed the cat. That's not some kind of code phrase. It's literally I have to feed the cat. So I'm gonna do that, and if you guys would be so kind as to just let me go feed my cat really quick, and I'll be right back. And that fucking palladium, that rhodium, that shit's fucking expensive, dude.
It is. Does it say what it made of? It's what you call it, alloy, right?
Rhodium. You'd have to look it up. RHODIUM. It's like sodium, but rhodium. Never heard of it.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were sitting and looking what it was right now.
No. I'm looking. I've got the chart up that he flashed that they had up on their screen for just a minute, and you know what? I put it in Super HD, which is a new premium feature, and look, we can see that thing fucking clear as day, bro. You guys screenshot that shit. Pat-ow. Look at that. So if you want to follow Precious Metals, there, I'm going to print screen on that right now.
I would imagine it's alloy. Palladium, that's an alloy also, right?
Palladium.
And yeah, all those are alloys, right?
I bet these are being used for like batteries for electric cars and shit or something.
Yeah, but palladium, platinum, and rhodium, they are not their own metal like gold and silver, right? They are alloys, right?
I'm assuming, yeah. I would think.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
I don't either. Bro.
It says high of 8050. And the low, I'm assuming, was 5,900. And the current price is 77,900. And I'm assuming that's an ounce. I'm assuming an ounce because gold and silver are by ounce. Platinum would be by ounce.
Yeah.
Palladium and rhodium. Okay, let me look it up. I'll look it up. Ooh, lightning outside. RHO rhodium. Rhodium. Metal is a chemical element with RH, the symbol, atomic number 45. It's very rare, silvery white, hard corrosion resistant transition metal. It is a noble metal and a member of the platinum group.
Okay.
It has only one
naturally metal. Yeah.
Naturally occurring rhodium is usually found as a free metal or as an alloy with similar metals and rarely as a chemical compound in minerals such as these things I can't pronounce. It is one of the rarest and most valuable precious metals. It is one of the rarest and most valuable precious metals. The element's major use, consuming about 80% of the world rhodium production, is as one of the catalysts in the three-way catalytic converters in automobiles. Because rhodium metal is inert against corrosion and most aggressive chemicals, and because of its rarity, rhodium is usually alloyed with platinum and palladium and applied in high temperature and corrosion resistant coatings. Dude, I have an idea, Cyber. Holy shit. Bro, rhodium's, we're not going to need rhodium anymore. It's going to fucking totally crash.
Why?
Because EVs, man, electric cars, they're legally phasing out those. And electric cars don't need fucking catalytic converters.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Holy shit! So what are they gonna Jesus.
Well, they're gonna find something to use it to. I would imagine it might be good in the medical industry, right? If it is so resistant, then it would be.
Other uses of rhodium include asymmetric hydrogenation used to form drug precursors. It's so funny that you say that. Sorry, you're good. And the processes for the production of acetic acid. So yeah, bro. So that's got to be huge in the medical industry. I gotta go feed my cat. I never did it. He's gonna come over here and be a bitch to me if I don't do it. So those are the fucking precious metals, but I have a feeling that palladium isn't gonna. So there's got to be a way to capitalize off that. That we know that. We know that something's gonna go to fucking
how
shit.
long have you been using that rhodium? How long have you been using it?
They said they gave the year. It says, yeah, it says discovered in 1803 by William Hyde Wollaston in one such ore and named for the rose color of one of its chlorine compounds. So the other one was palladium, right?
Yeah. But I have heard about palladium. Well, I'm sitting here thinking about. I thought that rhodium that was something recently discovered because I don't think I ever heard about it before. Actually, when I think about it, I heard about palladium and platinum and shit like that. Well, I believe it's back in the 1800s probably.
Palladium is also used in electronics, dentistry, medicine, hydrogen purification, chemical applications, groundwater treatment, and jewelry. Palladium is a key component of fuel cells in which hydrogen and oxygen react to produce electricity, heat, and water. Ore deposits of palladium and other PGMs are rare. It's more valuable than gold.
Wow. And that its own metal, or is that also an alloy?
Palladium is in the platinum family of metals. It's known as an alternative to gold or platinum.
Roger. So it has to be its own metal.
It's hugely valuable in the automotive industry. More than 80% of palladium is used for catalytic converters. Can you believe this? Both rhodium and palladium are both used for catalytic converters. Dude,
yeah.
Both of those are going to lose all their value. We know this. It's going to happen soon.
Yeah. I don't know the color of rhodium, but palladium, that has been used in jewelry for a long time, right? I think I remember back in the 80s something that one in my family, they got something white gold and palladium fucking wedding ring back then, and that was fucking expensive back then. So I think that will probably keep going on. People use that as a jewelry metal to jewelry.
Sure, but 80% of it is used for catalytic converters. So 80%, so 80% of the value is probably going to drop. You know, it's probably going to be something like that. So we know that both of these things.
Yeah, unless to keep the value up artificially. because they probably want to do that.
You're not going to be able to,
Yeah.
and there's got to be a way to capitalize off of knowing that something's going to lose all its value. It's like weird like time traveling. It's like we knew that this was going to crash, but how do you capitalize off of something if you know it's going to lose its value? You short the market. You got to short the market. So you bet on those crashing. Those two stocks are going to crash, and you bet on it. You take out a short. The thing is you have to make that coincide with when the industry realizes what's going on with EV cars. And when Biden passes a law, hey man, you know what? If Donald Trump or Ron DeSantis becomes president, they'll reverse that shit. And palladium and yeah, they'll become even more valuable.
Yeah.
And even under Joe Biden, they're going to probably become more valuable because he's all about poisoning the planet with cars and oil. He's doing more drilling. More drilling means more palladium and more rhodium.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we're not going to lose value. Maybe EV cars aren't going to take over. I don't know. What the fuck? Are EV cars? You guys think this is up to y'all to figure out in the chat? If you guys think EV cars are going to take over or not, you let me know.
I think in the long run they will. I mean, it's only logical evolution, right? I mean,
when will Red Barchetta by Rush become a reality? The one guy left who's got the one gas-powered car.
I'm not saying that the gas-powered car's gonna be outphased totally like some people. There's still fucking steam trains around, for fun and
history.
Shit like that. So I think there will always
history.
be, yeah, exactly. There will always be
gas-powered vehicles,
car and diesel cars, but I think the vast majority of people and transport industry and shit like that would probably end up being electric. It would only make sense in the long run, right? Unless we're gonna find out that it's gonna be way more harmful to produce all those electrical cars and all those batteries compared to what it would be to let out the emissions of CO2 from the cars.
Right, dude. This got this
because
thunder outside.
How we fucking mined out all that cobalt and shit we talked about a while ago, and mining out all this metal here, shit, and also, I mean, gonna leave a big fucking footprint back on the world, and if you don't keep that shit up the right way, they're gonna pollute like shit,
Right.
I saw on Discovery long time ago, there's a show with gold miners in Alaska. A young fucking guy, he inherited a gold mine from his grandpa, and now he fucking live with that shit. But my point is, there's so many rules with gold mines and all mines that you can dig all the shit up you want, but when you're done, you cannot just fucking leave the area. You have to cover it up, and you don't have to cover it you have to cover it up the right way. You have to do the layers, have to be laid down in a certain order and shit like that,
Right.
So, but if people don't do that, that's gonna end up fucking destroying the planet,
Hell yeah.
I wonder how much gold and precious metal there is. I know that, of course, we will never be able to get everything because some of it will be so deep we can never get down there. But I wonder how much there is in a depth we can reach. Because we're gonna run out at some point, of gold and silver and shit like that. Actually, I saw that. I think it was that Anton dude who have all those space videos that they found out that before 1945 or 44, whenever they dropped the nuke,
Okay.
all the metal in the world is more radioactive now than it was before. So metal used in the metal used in the medical industry to CT scanners and all kinds of scanners and shit you get in titanium, get in your bones and shit like that. And a lot of that metal is salvaged from old shipwrecks and shit like that, who was constructed before they dropped the nuke. Because if they go out now and try to get that metal off of the ground, it will be so radioactive that we cannot use it in the medical industry. That's fucking mind blowing, dude.
Right?
And it's only gonna go the other way because I know you don't want to hear about China, but one thing, they are leaving so much nuclear waste out in the ocean that it was 200 billions of some quantity, I cannot remember what it was, where Japan laying beside, they lead out 20. I mean, they are literally destroying the ocean with not just all the overfishing and all that shit, but all that from all their nuclear reactors and shit, they just pump that out in the fucking ocean.
Fucking killing everything.
I mean, this planet is fucking done, dude. It's sad. It's really sad. But I think that in the long run, electric vehicles is probably the better deal, right?
Yeah.
And who's to say at some point we're not gonna find something more efficient than the batteries we have now? You know, we went from alkaline to lithium to whatever we put in them now. You know.
Yeah.
At some point, we're probably gonna find a more efficient way.
Dilithium crystals.
Yeah, something like that.
A beryllium sphere. Dude.
Flux capacitor.
Yeah. That rung his bell right there, bro. That was done. That was fucking sleep time right there.
What was that video called? How long is it?
Which one, bro?
The one you're watching right now.
Oh, when Mike Tyson punished cocky guys for being disrespectful.
Okay. Well, see if I can find out the one I watched earlier today. Oh, here it is. I found it. If it is, I can give you a link in Discord. It's called "When Mike Tyson Punished a Cocky Guy for Being Disrespectful."
Huh? That's funny.
16 minutes long.
That's funny. So similar. Well, how are the chances, Cyber, that the one Tyson video I put up is like so close to the one titled one that?
Yeah, that's why I wonder if those videos got pushed today or something, because It's quite often actually I see a video and then you talk about it later,
It's
even the
weird.
same day or the day after.
Do that to a Nate's Garden video. Fucking A.
It's actually funny watching Mike Tyson now because the last few days the only music I have been listening to have been Dio. And that's from way back in the 80s also. Got nostalgic. That whole Last in Line album is actually pretty damn good. I forgot how good it was.
Oh, smacked him right in the mouth.
Look how small Tyson is compared to that dude, and he don't give a fuck, dude.
I know. This
It
is
just
HD.
shows that size is really not everything.
That's fucking 1080p, bro. That dude is done. He's like, where am I at?
Ooh.
Boom. I was on the chin. I was bopped right on the chin. Done. Boop. Just
And
fast.
most of those guys, they were talking shit before.
Yeah.
Gonna knock him out. Tyson cannot beat me. And boom, you're on your ass, dude.
Oh shit. Bowflow. Oh, dude. Dude, do you see how many hits he just got in right there? Oh my goodness. That was just so many got through. So many punches got through to that guy's face on that last. It was probably like, I don't know, he probably hit the guy good like eight times. He threw like 10 or 11,
Yeah.
and like 8 of them connected right to the guy's head. Flew like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
That was Muhammad, right?
Yeah.
Who used that? Yeah. Imagine that fucking migraine they must have the day after, man. Jesus fucking Christ.
Boom.
Oh.
Yeah, Larry Holmes. It's the Larry Holmes fight. He was just getting battered. He's so
And
tall.
he was also talking a lot of shit before the fight.
Yeah, it's so tall, bro. He's such a tall guy.
He is,
And just can't get away from Mike Tyson.
Don't give a fuck how
Hoot and
tall
hell.
they are. I love that.
Back, went on bike ride W kid.
Oh, I got shut down on
it-
YouTube, didn't I? Oh no, for showing that.
It kind of shows that a small guy versus a big guy. When the small guy get in close to the big guy cannot really use his arms because the little guy is so close in, you know. And the little guy is good because his arm reach is perfect right there. But the big guy kind of need to push him away before he can use the full potential of his own arms, you know.
Right. Am I still live on the main YouTube channel, guys? Or did I get in trouble for showing that?
Yeah, you are.
I didn't get shut down.
No, I don't think they shut you down for sharing clips like that, especially when we sit and talking over them like that.
Yeah.
That is fair use. They might take your ad revenue away from you, but they don't.
I don't get any. I don't get any ad revenue anyway, so there you go. I'm listening to this thunder
Hoot and hell.
outside.
Yes, you're alive.
Okay. Oh, lightning. That was cool. I want to go out there and watch the storm.
It's most if you play music or something like that. Then they can be real fucking assholes. Or TMC, they fucking strike everything. They steal everything and strike everything. But else, videos like that, you should not. Their channel, their YouTube channels, they're built over just sitting and watch other YouTube videos, you know.
Yeah. Lightning and thunder out there. I want to open up these windows.
Close my door.
And let you guys hear this shit. It's crazy. I think it's about to start pouring. Bart'll do.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You want to smoke?
No, bro, I'm good. I think I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Should fucking load, man.
You smoke, I'll say cheers, though.
I'm packing. We need to play some Fallujah with ice here soon, bro.
Yeah, I know. Hell yeah.
I saw the Space Odyssey 2001 held the online. I forgot how good it is, that movie, actually. It's a fucking good movie. I don't remember anything of 2010. When I watched that, I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Alright, cheers everybody.
Cheers, Cyber.
Cheers and spirit.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Smoke along with Cyber. Go watch him on his gaming channel. Hell yeah. Make sure you subscribe.
I don't know, I have to figure out the real settings on OBS because somehow my streams, they're not pixelated, but they're kinda grainy for some reason. and I don't get it. So at some point I would like to compare my settings to yours.
Alright.
It don't have to be now.
Alright, you guys have a great night. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. There's a whole bunch of you here, actually. That could kind of pep me up. If you guys said something in my...
should have fucking smoked that bong head, bro.
If you guys said something in my... Look at my eyes, bro. I'm good.
I'm just messing with you.
I can't even talk. Listen, say something in my Rumble chat, all of you people. It can't...
Talk to me, man. Come on, talk.
That can't possibly be
Open
people
your
from
mouth.
Destiny's chat. Is that Destiny's chat? The 8 people that are watching? I didn't promote it over there, so they don't know I'm live. I just said yo. Oh, my cat.
Lay Peter Guitar Jam.
I gotta go.
Hashtag keep it open.
Oh yeah, keep it open. They didn't say anything in my Rumble chat. None of them. None of them are saying anything.
Guys, not cool, man. Not cool at all.
Harley, get away from me before you piss me off.
Harley, don't piss me off.
Don't piss me off, cat. I will go feed you. Alright. Nobody's saying anything in the chat. I cannot believe this. You guys, you want to hang out and do shit? I might go make
Seamer
another
cannabis.
cup of coffee.
NLRC trendy Osh Daberts cheers at Nay's garden keep it open.
Okay, something in my Rumble too. I'm gonna go feed my cat and make some coffee. Y'all better say some shit.
Hoot in hell. Hashtag keep it open.
I'm gonna turn that chat down.
Have you seen that guy on YouTube who have he owned a big fucking ranch where he have tigers, leopards, and cheetahs and shit and all kind of other animals. One day he took catnip and none of the big
Detroit
fucking
Dabber
cats
313.
was
Damn it.
interested in it
Cub theft time.
at all. But then he gave it to his normal house cat and then went crazy. I just think it was kind of, I would imagine that the big cats would also kind of go crazy.
Yeah, right. Alright, I'm gonna go feed this fucking cat. I'll be right back.
Seamer cannabis. Never stop NLRC.
Let's listen to the rain and the thunderstorm and then watch the lightning together. Kathafi. Was Willie Bragg live right now?
I'm making a cup as soon as I get home.
No. That rocked me a splish of Pete's. Hey, there's the lightning. We got the full-on show now, guys. We got the rain. We got the lightning. We got good lighting. Cat's going outside. Bye, Harles. Harles, why don't you stay in here? You should probably stay inside. Don't go out there.
Hoot in hell. Hell yes.
Yeah, you guys want to just sip some coffee and watch the lightning light up the whole backyard? Watch, there'll be a bear like right behind me when the lightning strikes. The windows are wide open and you guys will all be like mortified as that thing comes through the window and grabs me by my shoulder and rips my arm off. That'd be so fun. Here comes the lightning. Are you ready for it? In 3, 2, 1. Light it up. No?
That was weird. Just as I said, that my telephone warned me about there was no more battery.
Oh, really?
It was an 18%.
That's funny.
Just a fucking second ago.
It's like it's right on cue, man. I don't know why fucking Windows 11 won't let me turn down the fucking volume on this stupid fucking chat. I might have to just disable the chat volume altogether.
It's weird, man.
It's dumb. God, Kafefi, man, yes. Where's the rain at now? Cat's just chilling in the window. You just chilling, Harles? Harles. You just chilling, buddy? Lightning. Moth just flew in here.
You should catch it and
Smoke
send
it?
to Billy.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to smoke it, but
No, no.
Billy here owes me to smoke him on video. I want to fucking see it. Put his lungs where his mouth is.
Man, I thought there was going to be thunder and lightning. And a whole bunch of rain. I was really looking forward to it. But it actually turned out to be lame.
I like Vanguard, switch coast.
Where is it, man? I got scammed.
that I actually fell for one of the oldest scams in the book live
Wait,
on stream
it's
a few days ago.
Penguin.
Many of you know that one of my favorite streaming activities is doing a bad games night. It's where I dumpster dive through Steam's new releases to find super stinkers that nobody has ever heard of and nobody's ever played. It's a lot of fun to find enjoyably terrible games, and a lot of times I'm the first and only person to ever beat the game, which means I also end up being a speedrun champion in the game. Now, while doing a bad game nights 2 days ago, I found a game called Greed of Man. Looking back on it all now, with hindsight being 2020, I recognize that the name Greed of Man was actually a subtle little joke from the developer laughing in the face of everyone who bought the game, spitting on them, literally giving them a wedgie. It's shocking how deep this rabbit hole went, and I certainly didn't expect it. So, Greed of Man looked like just a potentially fun, shitty game. It was a very low-effort, asset flip, open-world game with VoIP, and it had overwhelmingly negative reviews, so it immediately caught my eye. It looked like it could be fun shitty, which I always enjoy. And it also happened to cost $30. The hubris to charge $30 for something that took less than 30 minutes to develop. I thought there was potential to have a very fun shitty game here, so I forked over the clams. And luckily, I caught it at the right time. It was on sale, so it was only $20. What a massive saving. $20 for the worst experience I've ever had on Bad Games Night. The game's not a scam just because it's bad. I'm going to get into it in a moment. It's a legitimate, genuine scam by all definitions. So, anyway, Mr. Krabs charges $30 for this game. I play it. I recognize the game is really bad, and I just wanted to see what the community was saying about it, because it wasn't just bad, it was empty. There was nothing to do. Nothing worked. It was non-functional. So I went to the Steam forums just to see what the hubbub was about, and it turns out this game was actually developed by a TikTok star. His name is Nick the User, and he is apparently notorious for making fake games and hosing his audience down for money, buying into the idea that he's a great game developer releasing.
So he bought a fake game.
Fucking bangers. But he's apparently released a handful of games, none of which he ever actually completed, but made quite a bit of money off the back of his audience. And Greed of Man was his latest endeavor into this fucking swamp that he's created. So, Greed of Man was a game that never was supposed to even be completed in the first place, and he spent a couple months hyping up Greed of Man on TikTok, saying that he's releasing the next GTA 6 online, and it's going to be free to play. Greed of Man is going to be free to play. The game is free. And it turns out the game wasn't free. He dropped it for $30 fucking dollars. And actually, as of 5 hours ago, as of recording this, Nick said, "Listen, I heard all of your feedback. I'm lowering the price from $30 to $10. What a fucking angel. But anyway, so he lied about it being free, and he charged a lot for it. But the reason it's a scam isn't just because of the blatant false advertising or the stealing of other developers' assets against their will and getting blasted for it, getting called out publicly for the stolen assets, but he actually does something else here that is actually a fucking phishing scam, pretty much. I don't want to spoil the surprise, so let me just show you the stream clips from when I got scammed live.
Oh yeah, I forgot
check this
that
one
part
out.
of the video.
I want to see what kind of town they've got cooked up over there right now. So it's just Gmod RP. Doesn't really seem Gmod-esque.
He wants you to
Alright, let's see how
connect
greedy
your
these
Steam
men
account
are.
to his website.
They got Daft Punk on the banner there, that's kind of hype. This is so tedious. Alright, let's get it. Let me make sure this shit isn't like open mic or something. Is this a player? Item manager, outfit manager. How do I get this off my screen? I can see myself moving around here in the fog. Alright, so there's apparently 8 players in this bitch. I wanna go find them. Oh, there's one. Oh, he's gonna tase me. How do I put my hands up?
Where'd that guy go?
What is he gonna do? Does he work here? How does he have a job here? It wouldn't let me.
The hell
He has
just
to be in
happened?
uniform. Well, he didn't give me a fucking uniform. Where am I supposed to get it? Enjoy your dough, Erica. God, this place is popping off. This guy's come over here and then blue screened in his brain, I guess. Where the other players at? God, I hope it's not open mic.
This is hilarious. The player's just like a bass player with no skin.
Yeah. It is nothing but a asset. All
Did that come from outside, or did one of the remaining 7 players just kill himself in one of the hotel rooms here? I can't believe I spent $20 on this. I'm ending it.
That's what they are
I've had enough.
for. But a lot of
No, it's just
people,
not
they
free.
just use
It's $20
those
and it was
assets,
on sale.
Play them in a fucking map like
Oh
that,
my God, how big is this
and
building?
then the
Jesus.
character, so you can run
Imagine getting
around,
this room here.
call it a
They were
day,
really
and
ambitious.
build
They
a
thought they'd
skin.
have a huge player base. Man, imagine being the stupid asshole that buys this penthouse suite. There's no elevator or anything quick to get down, so here comes a 20-minute run downstairs. What are the reviews like on this game? Hold on. Is there something I'm missing? I know it has overwhelmingly negative reviews, but there's got to be something to it, right? There's got to be something.
Something
So
to
everything
it.
is not recommended. I cannot recommend this game for 2 simple reasons. Why the fuck are we used to create an account by using login Steam on your website? It's true, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. I wonder
Yeah,
why.
dude's got my fucking Steam info now, I guess.
Wow.
This
Oh
is
my
just a
God.
disaster. You can't really do anything. This is just a scam game. I didn't play much, but can already see the game's bad. Don't support Nick. He's a scammer and not even a real game developer. He abandoned his only 2 other games and already gave up on this game before stating he's in way over his head. He heavily advertised this game as free just a few months ago and is now making $3K a month on Patreon for making literal garbage. Wait, how deep does this rabbit hole go?
I'd like to introduce you all to...
What the fuck? Did I just fall for a big scam? Well, I mean, the game sucks ass. Like, there's nothing to do here. It is a scam, but, like, is it, like, a well-known scam? This TikTok star is scamming his audience with fake games. I fell for a scam. I'm not his audience, and I still got scammed.
To Nick, a self-proclaimed game developer
Son of a
who has
bitch.
a following of almost 750,000 followers on TikTok, promoting his now-released early access title called Greed of Man.
Oh, that's what I'm playing right now.
Developer, I don't say that lightly.
So, I can't believe it. Man, Bad Game Night got me scammed.
Space on September 14th.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I have to change my shit here.
Called Tomorrow's Past.
This became a huge issue as of a couple of weeks ago when I realized that my workflow was not going to finish this game in time. This game would take...
In time for what, man? Like, what? You don't work for a publisher. You're your own boss. In time for what? What are you talking about, brother? God, I got scammed by a 16-year-old surfer frat douchebag. That was $20 right down the shitter, too. Yeah, I'm just gonna refund it. But he still gets the $20, unfortunately. Man! And it looks so good, too. To think, if only a developer who cared had their hands on this, they could
God.
make Catnap Homes a real success.
Oh my God.
I'll take one more last look around this
Kept
beautiful
playing
world
it. Yeah, he
before
kept
saying
playing
my
it.
goodbyes to it. Damn you, Nick! Damn you! Oh my God, there's another victim of the scam.
There's another
Probably
victim.
Nick himself. Charles, turn off that video. It's a lie. The game's great. I'm still working on it. Give me time.
This is just a.
Hey,
They
Buster,
probably-
can you hear me?
They probably can't see each other.
No, that is a player
supposed to be like an
because I
RP style
watched
game.
another video after that. I think it was Turn to the Hearts, Small Ordinary Gamers. And in that video, because Charles in that video cannot get his mic to work, so I cannot talk with anyone. But the other video I saw, they talk about, I think they talk about this video also, and talk about its ass. The people in the game talk about its ass flip, so they got their mics to work. So I think
There's
what
no
he
sense.
encountered there is another player.
Like voice, so I'm guessing that's not actually here. And there's also only one audio setting, which is voice, but with no way of getting voice. Hey, you stupid asshole, stop. If you can hear me, stop running. I'll give you 100 Robux if you stop running. Yeah, if he could hear me, he would have stopped for sure on the Robux. Let's see what he does. There's 2 of you? No, these have to be bots.
Yep.
No way. No way.
No, it is people.
They're not responding to him at all.
I'm gonna refund this so that way Nick doesn't
Yeah,
get
but hold on, let me
my-
find the other
my
video. It
$20
is
here.
literally players, bro.
wanna
Else
see
I would
how
not
much-
tell you. You can go. The other guy also go in there,
this is TikTok
and he
doing
get a
right now.
police
This is-
uniform
this is
and go through a
brand
test to
spanking
be a
new
police guy in that game. So there is a
I was one of the
little,
early adopter
very,
victims
very,
here.
very little
Does it
gameplay,
feel
but
good?
there is people running around. Hold on,
Yeah,
let
I'm
me
gonna go
find the
change my
video.
shit in just a second. Hold on. Okay, refund
Open my
notice is
history
in.
now.
Let me change my Steam information. I think. Let me run through how I think this goes. I think what's happened here is Nick has made games like this, which are basically like GTA Online or Roblox Open World. Come in, come on. And what happens is when you try and play the game, you have to sign up on his website, which I did, and you have to link your Steam, which I did, like an absolute buffoon. So I think what he does then is he maybe sells your information somewhere. I don't think he uses it. Like, I don't think he actually logs into accounts to steal things. I think he's just more of a data harvester type. That's my guess.
So, Big Fry just reviewed.
He's addressing the scam video that I had up just a minute ago.
So it was Big Fry.
Me a scammer. Now, I'm a 17-year-old in high school, so
I got scammed by a fucking 17-year-old! God! Jesus! I was kidding about calling him 16. He's actually a 17-year-old.
I don't exactly have all the time in the world to be developing. So the fact that this adult that does YouTube video reviews on scam games is
Hey
going to
bro,
take my
that link I sent to you in Discord, if you go 9 minutes 20 seconds into that video, you can see that it is players talking to each other. One is in a full top uniform, the other one is standing in his underwear, and there's several players like that.
Oh, cool.
So it is not bots.
and call it a scam simply
But
because
that
the
don't,
audience grew so fast.
it's still a
that
scam,
gained
it's
so
still a
much
fucking
traction,
scam.
and I didn't deliver like the next GTA 6.
What?
And again, the game's in early access state. I'm not done with it. I just wanted to get a couple people in to try testing things and
Testing what things? Nothing worked. It was an empty world that I couldn't interact with anything. This is literally, he's just lying. It's $20 for an open asset world. All just asset flips. And you can't even interact with anything because it doesn't work.
Alright guys, I'm out of here. Take care. And I am at Nate's Garden on Threads. Go download it onto your phones and I will see you there. Thanks for watching. Peace.